Have you ever think of letting your lover got eaten by a tiger or let them marry a girl or a boy immediately no matter how much he love you? This kind of hard question, but if you have think about it once, then you should read The Lady or the Tiger by Frank or Stockton to have more perspective. And if you haven't, then just read it because why not? The story takes place at the semi-barbaric kingdom where there's semi-barbaric king. So in case you don't know what semi-barbaric is is a mixture of civilized and cruel. And the king don't like judge by justice but by fate and their choices. If the criminal really choose a right door, then they are innocent. But if they're not, then the king will accusing them as a criminal. The criminal will not knowing what's inside those two doors, but one door with the tiger, that a very hungry tiger, and a door with a girl or a boy that they need to marry immediately. That means they're betraying their family, their lover, or even their daughter or son. The king thinks this is the best idea to judging, but no, it's not. Until one day, his daughter, a very beautiful princess, fall in love with a villager that the king is very angry because he thinks the villager don't deserve his 10th daughter, so make the villager choosing the door. Of course, the princess know what's in the door by some way that you should reading the story to know how she knowing what's in the door. And in the ending, it's an open ending. We don't know whether the boy will live happily with the girl that the princess hate or with the tiger. While reading The Lady or the Tiger, I came up with a claim. So my claim is love exists so cruelly. You know, the princess loved the villager so much, obsessed love with him, and she was cheating to know what inside those two doors, just to let him safe. Because of that love, she got nightmare every night she lives, and you know what? I hate it. So if she don't love him, she will not be sad and have nightmare. She will be happy, and she will live her life normally. But she love. Unfortunately, she love. So the main problem is love. Well, you can say this story about morality or jealousy, but thinking again, if the princess didn't love the villager obsessively, there will be no story. So, what's the meaning of this story is love. Love make everything's turning into nightmare. So yeah, this is my claim. Love exists so cruelly. Yeah.
俺君をどこかで
In my theory, Frank asking us that what will the princess choose? So my theory is the princess will choose the lion because I'm hanging on this. Would it be better for him to die at once? So it's the tiger. Also thinking again about how she got educated and her identity, which is the princess, which made my theory more accurate. That the princess will choose the tiger because she's a highness, she's majestic princess. She will never let the girl she hate have the things she don't have, and was better than he's with her even though he's not with her physically. Though that's all of my theory, and there's also some assuming, but this will not be very accurate because his theory, so it will not be a big problem, I guess.
Có chuyện gì vậy?
After rereading the story, I noticed that Frank asking us, will I choose my lover to be eaten or love another girl that I hate? So my answer is tiger, because considering to my age, also my lack of empathy, so it's not really accurate. Also my high ego that make me divide when I'm choosing my answer. So it's not my last answer because it's not accurate. So yeah, from that I choose a tiger immediately. But after a small conversation with Mr. Nick, I have another answer. If that's the boy I really love to that, I'm obsessive love with him, I would be sad if he's gone and it got eaten right in front of me, but I will not be happy if he love another girl that I hate. That give me headache, especially when I have tons of makeup on, and at last I will choose the girl I hate. It's like jackpot, one that I gonna lose all, or two I will have 50-50. If he really love me, no matter what, he will go back to me and love me. No, and despite him, the girl I hate. But if he don't, then I don't need him at all. And the worst of all, if he got eaten by a tiger, he would die. His body would get torn in front of me, and his eye will look right into my eyes, and that will give me nightmare. I will get traumatized about it. Okay, and that's all. The story, the lady or the tiger, have various layers of meaning about morality or jealousy, which will make you more attractive. Will you be a good person, or you will be an alpha wolf that will let your lover got eaten by a tiger in front of you? Well, about my claim is love exists so cruelly by what the princess gone through by loving the villager. And my theory is she would choose a tiger based on her identity and how she educated. Overall, I will give this story 5 stars because it's mysterious and it have a lot of lesson about morality. At last, thank you for listening, and I hope you guys will enjoy my video essay.